Okay, excuse me. Hello everybody. Making this video for the newcomer to the RV world, or the RV camping world. You see there, got full power, everything's hooked up correctly. Do a little short video on that. Plug install later. So, just got an RV for the family, looking forward to the future. We're planning on going on a couple longer trips, and it made sense to buy one instead of rent one, but that's a whole other story. So, how to fix your refrigerator, because you don't know. I went through the motions. You know, my common knowledge is what you think you know. First thing, you're plugged in, you have electric, lights are on, microwaves blinking, lights are on, you got power. You turn on the refrigerator, right there, the on button, and you wait, and you wait, then you go back outside and check stuff, and you hear something click, click, click. Was trying to fire for gas. Come back inside, look, and you know there's an automatic gas there. You turn it on, and that check light was coming on. Blink that check, and I wasn't sure what it was. It's on auto, it's on, and I have the gas off. But when it didn't find the electric from what I'm going to show you, it thought there was no electric, even though it's plugged into the electric. So let's get to the problem. Let's turn that off for now. So the first thing I did, of course, come down here and check your fuses, because you think you have electric. It should just turn on. And I waited and waited, and it didn't seem to be cooling off. Come in here, I check my fuses, everything's good. There's no red light on here, so you pull these out. This is a 2010, so anything newer than that's definitely gonna have those. So you, if it's bad, there'll be a red light showing you that it's a bad fuse. I pulled the fuse out, looked at it anyway. That's when I noticed there was a red light on when the fuse was out. So, check one. Fuses are good on the inside. So then I did a little YouTube University, and they say, you know, real easy fix might be the fuse out here. So this is the back of the refrigerator, really, that side panel. Just come up, you twist these little black things in the corners, this pops right out fairly easily. And you get in here. And that's the propane shield for the propane. My refrigerator worked on propane, but would not work with electric only. So I knew the fridge could work. I just had to figure out and diagnose why the electric part wasn't working. So there's a couple fuses right in here, right in this little box right here. And of course this cover's on it to begin with. And you get in here, you take out that top screw, and then you gotta jimmy it around. It is a little cumbersome to get out of there, but once you get that screw loose, take I'm gonna film by myself. Take a screwdriver, stick it in there, just wiggle a teeny bit, push on it, and it releases it, and this front cover gets loose, and you can get it out of there. It's a tight fit. It's very tight in there, so it's going to be a little cumbersome to get out. Once you get it out, you can see the fuses. There's a fuse right there. It's easy to see, and then there's one hidden back there that's kind of the same kind of fuse. I saw that one. Looked good. Look back there. I was like, oh, it looks burned out. I was like, that's my problem. And I pull it out, and it was just dirt on the fuse, looking like it was burnt. And that fuse was fine too. So, breaker box inside's good. Fuses in the camper, good. Fuses in the back of the refrigerator, good. And still not working. And I'm just going, racking my brains, watching YouTube University. And I thought, maybe it needs battery power too. Even though it's plugged in, full electric, there must be, comment below, maybe you can educate me and some of the other people on YouTube. There must be something in the electronics for the 12 volt inverter. They kind of, there's a little switch maybe. So, it needs that 12 volt power to allow the electric to flow initially, to get it past the switch maybe. So I hooked up the power, hooked up my battery. Of course, it's not easy to see when I got my font size folded out. So I hooked up the battery, left it plugged in, went back inside, turned on the fridge with the gas off, of course, and just waited. And I put to really make sure I knew if it was working. I put this in there. I mean, you might have something different, a little temperature thermometer, something to stick in there. I stuck it in the freezer. It was about 66 degrees, I think, when I first put it in. I might have waited a half hour, maybe 40 minutes. Went back, looked. It had dropped to 55 degrees. I could feel that it was definitely starting to cool seriously. So I fixed my refrigerator problem by just giving it the battery. So don't think that you're plugged in, full service electric, that you don't need your battery as well. That was a learning experience for me. So I hope this helped you. If you had a problem with your refrigerator not working, but it worked on gas but not electric, hook the battery up. Please like, subscribe, share. We'll see you next time with another RV issue.